Welcome to Go Bears Diecast Workshop, episode 51. Remember, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so that you'll be notified of my future videos. This happens to be a 4 horseman build for the month of March. And the casting that they chose is the El Camino. So as you can see, it's a Hot Wheels art car, and it's brand new. Took it right out of the package for this build. The tampos on it are pretty terrible. It has that blue bumper on it and that red windshield, which I'm not sure what we're going to do about that, but we'll figure something out. And then it has a yellow bed. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing taken apart so we can see exactly what we're working with. So I've already drilled and tapped it. I'll go ahead and get the screws out now. I was really excited about this El Camino because that was the vehicle my dad drove for many years as his work truck. And then last weekend I did the Monte Carlo, which was my mom's car, which was a great build. I hope you guys got to see it. But there's the blue base with the purple wheels, yellow interior, yellow bed. That pink colored windshield. And then the casting itself. But we're going to go ahead and get that in the stripper so that we can see how the casting really turns out. So here it is out of the stripper. I'm going to get my Dremel and my wire wheel. Get started working on taking care of any leftover paint that may be in the crevices. You just want to go over the entire casting, making sure that you do get all of the old paint off of there. I'll use various tools to make sure that the body is prepped and ready for a new coat of paint. Now I'm going to change out this wire wheel to a different wheel where I can use it inside of the bed, because there is that little piece in the back near the tailgate. It has the ribs in it that needs to be taken care of. And that wheel actually works pretty good getting in those little tight corners and stuff. Now I'm going to take the abrasive 320 wheel and go over the casting. Now I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with this, but I'll probably polish it to a high shine. I thought about Spectraflame paint, but I'm not sure. The theme of this build is supposed to be shiny. So when you think about shiny, you think Spectraflame. But I haven't made my decision as of yet. I would love to do something to honor my dad. But then again, I want to do a custom. So here I am. I've cut out a piece of styrene to make a cover on the back of the bed. I'm test fitting it, getting it close. It's looking pretty good right there. May have to do some sanding. But let me go ahead and get super glue on here. I'll go ahead and attach it to the casting. Then I'll do some final sanding to make it contour to the body itself. I'm just using regular super glue, gel type. There's many of them out there that you can choose from. Just pick the one that you like the best. And we'll put a little pressure so it'll hold. You can see I need to finish up on the sides there where my thumb is. But I can sand that away. It looks real nice. So I'm taking some 320 grit sandpaper and just knocking those edges down. Just take your time and get it where you want it. I think it's just about there. Now in the paint booth, you see that I have two interiors. I actually stripped a second car. So I'm going to do one that's going to honor my dad, and I'm going to do one that's custom. The one that you see on the left has a custom toolbox in it. And that's what my dad had in the back of his. He was a diesel mechanic. So that'll be the one without the Tondo cover. But I'm just using some Duplicolor gray. Rattle can, spraying it on. Coming back with the primer again on the casting itself. Just make sure you get good coverage so your casting will last. It's looking pretty good. And let me grab the second casting. Now there's the one with the Tondo cover on it. And the styrene covers really well with the primer. Now for some top coat. I'm using a Duplicolor sand metallic beige. My dad actually owned a truck that color, and I think it was this model and year. It's a light color, so take your time and build the color up on the casting itself. It's looking really nice. I think it's going to pop when we put that clear coat on it. Just going over the casting, making it I have uniform color across it. Now I'm coming back with my 2K clear. I'm using my airbrush with the clear itself. Just taking a look, making sure I got a nice wet coat. This thing is really shining. I know you guys can't see it. The camera doesn't do it justice. Now here's the second casting. It's a forest green metallic, coming back with the clear coat. Now that shine is very, very deep on this car. It's absolutely beautiful. Now remember, this is what we started out with, but I had two of them. This thing was pretty hideous. You saw that I changed the color on both castings. You also saw that I put a Tondo on one and put a toolbox in the other. I did keep the stock wheels, but did a little color change on them. So now let's take a look at, here's the one I did in honor of my dad with the metallic sand beige. I shot the wheels with a flat black and the base itself. I detailed the interior with a tan color interior. I tried to darken up the windshield just so it wouldn't be so fluorescent. Did the tail lights, the exhaust. There's that toolbox. Did the headlights. Put a little bit of chrome in the grille itself. I think it turned out real nice. Here's the second one. It's the forest green. Has the black stripes on the hood. The Tondo cover. I blacked out the wheels. Black bumpers. Tail lights were done. Same exact thing with the windshield. Then the marker lights on the side of this one. Left the grille black. And the interior black. I had a great time doing this. Like I said, I was fortunate enough to do a car in honor of my mother last week, the Monte Carlo, and then turned right around and did the El Camino for my dad and did a custom. So I'll leave you with some glamour shots. Again, if you like what you see, subscribe to my channel, share it, like it. Comment below. I answer all of my comments. If you have questions, shoot me a question. I won't be putting out a video this weekend, since I did one in the middle of the week, and you got 2 for 1 today. I hope you guys love it. Again, check out all the rest of the builds. There's probably going to be some great cars out there. I'd like to thank the 4 Horsemen for opening up their builds to everyone so we could participate. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Thank you to all my new subscribers and to those that have been around since I started the channel. I really appreciate the support. Everybody stay safe out there. Have a great Easter weekend. And I'll see you guys in a week and a half with a new build. Happy Easter.